Maximalist Minibus with Mary and Captain and you. Get on the bus!
Hey there. I am at one of my favorite spots to hang out at during the day here in the Boston area. It's a place called Prospect Hill Park, and it's owned by the city of Waltham, which is my hometown. That's where I grew up. So I come up here a lot. It's a great place, and I came up to shoot a video for you guys, and I just been, kicking back, hanging out. I took a little hike, and it's been drizzling on and off. But of course now that I'm ready to shoot, it is full on pouring. So I'm just gonna sit here in the bus and talk to you. Maybe this rain is gonna finally get the nasty humidity out of the air, but I doubt that because this is Boston. When I was a kid, we had summer camp here at Prospect Hill, like with camp counselors and t-shirts and crafts and that whole thing, and it was a blast. There was also a ski hill here, not a big one, but I guess a bunny slope, I guess you'd say. I'm not a skier, but we had a ski team in my high school and they used it for practice. There was also a petting zoo, and there's not a pet, none of that stuff is here now, but there were always a lot of really cool hiking trails which are still here. It's a great place. I come up here and spend the day often. What I love about it is that it feels like you're camping, I basically can put out my whole setup, put out my rug, my chairs, set up my little outdoor workstation. I can cook my lunch and dinner outside. I can work on the bus. I made my awning here. I made a lot of things here, and I've shot a lot of videos. But the bummer is it's a day camp only, which I don't know why. It has these full-on campsites, they're numbered, they're level with pull-ins, they have picnic tables. They don't have fire rings or grills anymore. I guess they decided maybe somebody lit a fire. I don't know. But anyway, it feels like a lot of campgrounds I've been in. There's no hookups, but a lot of people don't need hookups anymore. I don't need hookups. But they lock the gates at 7 p.m. They could make money if they would rent out these campsites. Lots of cities have overnight campgrounds. Some are free. Some charge a small fee. On my way back east this time, I stayed at a couple of them. And there's a pretty wide range of amenities and styles, I stayed at one in Guymon, Oklahoma. It's basically a regular city park, and they just have decided to invite people to stay overnight there. So it's basically a parking lot, but there are these little picnic nooks in the park. You're in the parking lot adjacent to the park, and there's a public bathroom that's really nice, and it's always open. There's a dog park, but it's not, it's not a campground. But it is free, which is my favorite price. Then, of course, you probably saw my video on Arcalin Park, I think they call it, in Liberal, Kansas. It's a full-on campground run by the city of Liberal, and that one is $5 if you don't need power, $15 if you do, and it has showers and everything. And then in between, there's a park I stayed at in Montrose, Illinois. It has a couple of spots with full hookups, but you can also camp, put up a tent anywhere you want in the whole park, or you can put an RV anywhere if you don't need power. There's not a lot of level spaces there, but still, it's a really cool gesture. You just pay, honor system in a box. I'm going to seek out more of these city campgrounds on my way back west, I think. But here, Prospect Hill Park, somebody wrote a Google review of it and said, oh, and you can even camp overnight for free, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't. I think they were maybe just going off how it looks, or I don't know, maybe they got away with it. I don't know. One time I was here at closing and a cop rolled through and just, told everybody that they were locking the gates, and I assumed that meant you had to leave because everybody left at that point. But I wonder, number one, if the cop does roll through every day or not, or if you can stay just because they're locking the gates. Maybe it means you don't have to leave. Like maybe if I stay, they'll just lock me in, because that would be fine with me. I can't try it tonight because I have things to do, but one of these nights I'm going to see if I can get locked in here. That would be fun. But tonight I have to leave because I really have to get ready, because all next week I'm camping at Harold Parker State Park in Andover, Mass. It's not free, it's $17 a night, but I wanted to find a campground that was close enough to the city that I could leave there to go to a doctor appointment and then make it back in a reasonable amount of time. I just had to do it because, the whole time I've been here, I found a lot of very cool places to spend the night. And you're going to have a video about that later in the week. I'm working on it, or next Sunday at the latest. But none of those places are really camps, so I can't unwind and unpack. And when I'm camped, I'm used to having an outdoor life. But in these places, the places where I sleep, number one, I don't usually stay more than one night, but I definitely don't set out all my stuff because that would be rude, you know, because, I mean, they're not campgrounds. Here at Prospect Hill, I can put it all out, but I have to put it back in and leave by 7. At the state park, I'm going to have 5 nights of actual camping, you know, where I could actually be camped. Of course, it's supposed to pour the whole time, but, well, it's something. Nancy's coming with me. She's going to do all the cooking, so that's going to be really fun. Okay, I'm going to stop talking and get on with the business you're probably here for. I'm going to announce the winner of the Uncle B's t-shirt. If you didn't watch that video, shame on you. You can still watch it. Go watch it. But you can't really enter the contest anymore because, yeah, it's too late for that. Sorry. To win, you had to have left a comment on the video. And I hope you will go watch and that you will still leave a comment. But, yeah, you're not going to win. That's because somebody else already did. And the way it worked was my comment picker app randomly chose a comment. The person who left that comment won the shirt. And if that is you, you have a week to get in touch with me and send me your address so I can get this shirt to you. If I don't hear from you, we're gonna pick again. You can get in touch with me at look@maxmini.tv. Okay? And the winner is Nivasi. Nivasi is a pretty regular commenter, and I'm pretty sure a subscriber. So congratulations to you, Nivasi, and congratulations to everybody who subscribes, because subscribers are very special. And I know you want to be special, so why don't you just hit that little button there, and then you can be special. Okay, I got nothing else to say. Signing off. Oh, almost knocked my camera down. See you next time.